them a big shout out. Go to SodenBowl.com and check them out, and check them out on YouTube. I know that's probably the best Madden players around, so go out there and definitely follow them.
All right, and welcome Soden Bowl to a Thursday night football edition of SBN. I am Soden. We have a good one on the slate. We have a newer owner, Platinum Wolf, a graphical designer by trade, somebody that is multi-talented, and his upstarts, so he says, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they are 0-2. And then we have on the right side the home team, the Hall of Fame head coach, You're Blessed, 0-0, his 1-1 Carolina Panthers, playing pretty good this season. Justin Herbert had 6 touchdown passes last week in a record-breaking performance for the Carolina Panthers, and you look at that, it's propelled him to 9 touchdowns on the season, just 3 interceptions. Luke Kuechly, obviously that top player on the Panthers defense. And then over on the flip side, you have the speed demon on defense himself, Mr. Devin White. He has 2 fumbles, no sacks, but he's more of an all-around linebacker. I guess both these linebackers are. They are sideline to sideline. They can cover some of the best tight ends in football. And you have the rookie, Justin Fields, struggling a lot here. He has 1 touchdown and 6 interceptions. These teams are ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and throw it down to the field here for these guys. So let me give them the shout out to go ahead and get this started. I'll be right back in 1 second. All right, these guys are ready to kick it off. So good luck to both teams here on a Thursday night football edition of the Soden Bowl Network. I am Soden. I will have the call tonight, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. What say you in the chat? We are going to give away a couple of attributes during the game here. You have up until halftime to most accurately predict the score of this game. I will give you +2 man coverage to the player of your choosing. And then in the third quarter, I will have a second giveaway. We will give away a +2 zone coverage to a player of your choosing. So if you win both those, that's a pretty good upgrade for a defensive back, linebacker. Swing on these. He likes to give that to his offensive lineman. I don't know, just what he does. I think that's his trick. But season number 100, week number 3. This should be a good one. This is a battle of 2 NFC South teams. Both teams kind of on the outside a little bit, looking in. They do have the New Orleans Saints in the division. The Saints are 2-0, number 1 draft pick. He won the division last season in '99. You do have the Atlanta Falcons, who got their first loss last week, Coach Phil. You have 2 teams tied at 1-1, Atlanta and these Carolina Panthers. And then you have Platinum Wolf's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which he assured me are going to win this NFC South this year, and they get the football first. And with the ball first, we have Mr. Platinum Wolf. There you have it, Platinum Wolf, 0-2 this season, a chance to get back to his winning ways. Going against division rival coach, You're Blessed, 0-0 Hall of Fame head coach. Get those predictions in the chat. Fire the cannons, says Platinum Wolf in the chat with us. Welcome to the chat. Hall of Fame head coaches swing on D's And J. Cork 87 in the house. The Doc, man, what an owner so far with the Cincinnati Bengals. He is also in the house. We are hashtag Maddie Strong tonight, guys. She is undergoing her chemotherapy. I believe she has a break today. I don't think she got any today. I believe she got a couple doses yesterday. I could be wrong, but I have not talked to D. Soden yet. His wife is at the hospital with Madison, so our thoughts and prayers are with her as she begins her fight against cancer here, which we know she will be successful. Speaking of successful, the Carolina Panthers, Mr. Hall of Fame head coach, you're blessed. An offensive guru, somebody that is among the top as far as quarterbacks are concerned. Looking at Cakeley flown out to that right side. Looks like he's going to pick up the tight end. They go empty formation, the rookie Fields. Fields back to throw. He checks it out to the tight end. And a nice gain. This is something that we need to see Tampa Bay doing more of, in my opinion. Don't throw it into coverage. They do not have Mike Evans anymore. They sent Mike Evans by way of the trade last season, I believe, to the Denver Broncos. I could be wrong here, but I believe he is a Denver Bronco. From the gun, the rookie Fields wearing that number 1 like Warren Moon. And there is a give to Mack. Mack kind of missing the hole there. He did have a gap to run through, but he cannot get the first down, and that will be a 3-and-out for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not a good way here to start week 3 for the 0-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as they will punt the ball to one of the better offensive owners in Soden Bowl history. You're blessed, if not the best. And look at those moves as he breaks it out to the right, back to the left again. And Carolina has excellent field position on the 33-yard line here on the first play, first drive for the Carolina Panthers here in week number 3. Again, a big shout out to T. Hoyt 51, the winner of Super Bowl, Soden Bowl 99, as broadcast here by myself, Snipes TV, CMG Broadcasting, and Kylo Ren hugs and kisses our wannabe Sith Lord. All 4 of us did that call. You can check that out on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, make sure you guys check out Snipes Television. He is now on YouTube. YouTube.com/C/Snipes Television, all one word. Give him a subscription, as Herbert is back to throw from the gun, and it looks like the receiver was not looking for the football. He was open. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. Carolina's opening drive of the game. From the gun, Herbert with good protection has a receiver open over the middle and an easy pitch and catch. As Tampa Bay is ripping at the football, aggressive tackle appears to be on for the Buccaneers. But the damage is done as the Carolina Panthers move across midfield into Buccaneer territory up to the 38-yard line. 1st down and 10 from the gun. All-world running back McCaffrey in the backfield to give to McCaffrey. And he is tackled from behind. Had some room to operate if he could have just broke free of that tackle. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. K-Matt says Panthers 31-14. Swing on these. Panthers 38. Buccaneers 12. Papa Smurf, welcome to the chat. Panthers win 38-17. We don't have any Buccaneer predictions so far. Light skin Little Wayne, what is your gamer tag, bud? And that is a flag. That's going to be pass interference. But the damage again is done. There you have it. That is a hold. I stand corrected. That play is going to come back. 2nd down and 13. We will play it again. Herbert from the gun. McCaffrey in the backfield. He's got trips to that right side. Carolina's opening drive, the 2nd possession of the game. The Buccaneers go 3-and-out on their possession. Has a streak open to Dorsett. Dorsett, traded by the New England Patriots in the offseason for a 2nd-round draft pick. He goes to You're Blessed. You're Blessed has had good success with Philip Dorsett as his receiver. He goes to the well, picks him up, and right away, the Panthers are moving the football. That's a give to McCaffrey, who cannot find a hole. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9 from the 14-yard line. The Panthers in the red zone on their first drive here in week number 3, season 100. Soden Bowl, IMS Soden. This is the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat. As he has an open receiver, Herbert on fire so far. 3 of 4 for 65 yards. First down and goal. Moving the receiver from right to left from the gun. McCaffrey in the backfield. Watch for that draw. And there you have it. There's the give to McCaffrey, trying to bounce it around, but nothing doing. Great defense by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal. From the gun again, McCaffrey in that backfield. Defense pinching the receivers at the line. That is a draw again to McCaffrey. McCaffrey has a seam. He fumbles it into the end zone. Ball is on the ground and scooped up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They rule that a safety. That should be a touchback. Interesting call. They do correct it. It did say safety at the top. That is a touchback. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will have the ball 1st down and 10 on the 20-yard line. One heck of a red zone stand there. They give up the touchdown, but he fumbles it into the end zone. As Fields now will take over on his 2nd possession of the game, and Mack with a big hole. And a nice run out of the shadow of his own goalpost up to the 32-yard line. Tampa Bay now regaining momentum here early in week number 3. The 0-2 Buccaneers, that might be the play that turns that season around for the Bucs. As Fields will now come out in the gun. He has 2 receivers to the left side, almost stacked on top of each other. Fields will throw. Throws it over the middle and almost intercepted. Defender getting an arm in there, but he threads the needle. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The rookie Fields with his 2nd possession of the game. The first drive was a 3 and out. From the gun, Mack in the backfield. Fields will throw, has an arrow route to Mack, open, and an easy pitch and catch for a 1st down. Fields now a perfect 3 for 3. And Mack with the carry, a nice run again as he crosses midfield. Now 18 yards on 4 carries. As a fast-moving first quarter will come to an end. Again, IMS Soden. This is the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. Week 3, season 100, a divisional rivalry here. 2 teams from the NFC South, 2 teams kind of looking up right now. It's still early in the season. The New Orleans Saints won the division last year. They are out to a 2-0 start. You have the Carolina Panthers sitting at 1-1, led by You're Blessed. And then the 0-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and there is a give to Mack. Great defensive pursuit. Gain of absolutely nothing as we have a little bit of a connection issue here. But that is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer 1st down. Moving the ball up to the 40-yard line, single back formation. 3 tight ends to the right. It's a play action, and Fields is taken down. Haynes with his 1st sack of the game, his 2nd of the season. That's got to be a sick feeling for the rookie. You go to give the ball. It's a play fake. You pull the ball back, and the defender is right there instantly. Game Time 05 says Buccaneers 17, Panthers 14. And a great cutback move by Mack, and Mack almost breaks it as he moves the ball up to the 30-yard line. 6 carries, 41 yards. So Game Time 5, are you currently on the wait list right now? From the gun. Fields with a first down and 10 from the 30, has a wide open receiver. O.J. Howard now 4 of 4 for 41 yards. Mack is again in the backfield from the gun. Fields with a first down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Excellent protection, throws it into coverage, and that is an interception by Luke Kuechly. That one's got to hurt. That is another red zone turnover. You look at Fields, 4 of 4, 41 yards, but he did just throw that interception, so he is 4 of 5 now. And throwing, a dangerous throw, but he completes it to Dorsett, and that is a face mask on the play. That's going to move the ball all the way up to the 38-yard line. And Lurkgod in the house. What's going on, buddy? Lurkgod, our Arizona Cardinals. That's going to be pass interference. He pulled on the jersey. It is. Looked like that was going to be an easy flag route, but the defender grabs him by the waist, and that is pass interference, moving the ball up to the 47-yard line. Lurkgod, our Arizona Cardinals owner, he went 13-3 with the Cardinals last year with pretty much a default roster. Fantastic owner, somebody that we're looking for to go even deeper in the playoffs into the Super Bowl. Possibly our 100th Super Bowl represented by the Cardinals, as Herbert has an out route open, and there is the cannon. Herbert with 97 throw power, and he shows it off there on that out route, a medium to deep. Out, a dangerous throw, but he made it look easy. That is a first down up to the 27-yard line, Herbert and company. And he's going to give the ball to McCaffrey. McCaffrey accelerating down the right side and down at about the 3-yard line. They're going to say the 2-yard line. Breakaway speed, as you guys know. McCaffrey, an X-Factor running back. Abilities are off here in season 100, but it doesn't matter. That guy has a ton of talent, and he shows it off there. First down and goal. From the 2-yard line last time, McCaffrey fumbled into the end zone for a touchback. And they go with the jet sweep, and that is an easy touchdown. Excellent, excellent play call by You're Blessed. Has his Panthers up 6-0 with about 4 minutes left here until halftime. That's Samuel with the carry. Actually, that's going to be ruled a reception, as Herbert will get credit for a touchdown pass. And Tampa Bay is going to get the ball for a third time with about 4 minutes left. K-Matt says red zone turnovers are hard to overcome. I agree, my friend. When you drive all the way down there, you take up all that time, and then you turn it over in the red zone, man, that is tough. And a nice carry, tripped up at the 37-yard line. Verdell, with his first carry of the game, goes for 12. An excellent way to come back from a touchdown. You allow that touchdown, you turn the ball over. You give up the touchdown, you come out, you just give the ball to your running back, let him get 12 yards, move the chains. Get a little bit of momentum on your side, especially with the rookie Fields back there. Fields does have some legs and a wide open receiver. That is his third reception. 5 of 6 for 49 yards now for Mr. Fields, having himself a pretty good game, minus that interception. Second down and 2 from the gun. Mack checks back in at running back on the right side of Fields. Fields will throw on 2nd and 2. A dangerous throw. The lurker underneath gets a hand on the football. He had him, but he was a little bit too late getting him the football. And Mack with the carry, but nothing doing. 3rd down and 2. And Lightskin, were you the owner that asked for a waiting list Twitter image? Was that you? As Pinion will punt. 4th down and inches. Punting from the 47-yard line. About 2.5 minutes left until halftime. Gets the punt away, angling it to that right side. It'll be fielded by Jackson, who is hit right away. I can't believe he didn't call for a fair catch. An excellent punt. Pins them back at the 7-yard line. Herbert from the gun to give to McCaffrey. McCaffrey cutting it to the left side, stumbling, and trips down on the 13. That is 40 yards for the young speedster. 2nd down and 4 as we hit the 2-minute warning here in week number 3, season number 100. IMS Soden on the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. We are hashtag Matty Strong tonight as Herbert will operate from the gun. 2nd down and 4, looking downfield, has an out route open. That is Moore with the reception, now 7 of 8 for 119 yards. And an interesting call. They give it to McCaffrey there, a change of pace. And he gains a yard as the clock will continue to run. And from the gun, they have to hurry up here. Just a minute 13. They do have all 3 timeouts, but they have a long way to go. From the gun is Herbert looking downfield. Throws the in. Had more open, but a wild throw. Thankfully for the Panthers, the safety was not back there. That might have been an easy pick. 3rd down and 9. A big 3rd down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you can hold them here, you have a chance to get the football back. You have 3 timeouts. You get pretty decent field position. Empty formation, trips to the right. Dorsett in the slot on that left side. Herbert back to throw. Throws it over the middle, has an open receiver. That is McCaffrey. And a 1st down up to the 42-yard line. That is a gain of 30. And there is a give to McCaffrey, who bounces it to the outside, but the defense is there. Well, Mr. Lightskin, if you liked the Las Vegas Raiders, Mr. Regular Baseball has to step away for an undisclosed period of time, and he has the Las Vegas Raiders available if you would like them. We will talk in the Discord chat after the game. As Herbert standing in the pocket and taken down, that is a sack. Barrett, Shaquille Barrett with the sack, 3rd down and 10. As the clock continuing to run, Carolina just 1 timeout left here. They're on the 42-yard line to be a really long field goal attempt here. Empty formation. Herbert to throw, throws, has that seam route again. Moore with another reception, 171 yards now for Herbert as they burn their last timeout. 171 yards and a touchdown for Justin Herbert. Empty formation again, defense backing up. And now moving back in, playing mind games with Herbert, the sophomore quarterback, looking downfield, throwing for the end zone, back corner, touchdown. That is his favorite target so far this game. Moore with a touchdown reception, gets some separation behind the zone. And Herbert's second touchdown of the game with 16 seconds. 15 seconds, 8 plays, 87 yards. The Hall of Fame head coach going down the field and making it look easy. Tampa Bay now down 14-0. Just 15 seconds left until halftime. T. Hoyt getting his pick in there. 28-10 Panthers. Papa Smurf 28-14 Panthers. There is a safe give to Mack, who goes airborne and has his feet taken out from under him. And that looks like that is how the first half will end. And it does, and we are heading to halftime. All right, and getting you back to the action to start the third quarter, Carolina gets the football first. Again, IMS Soden, this is week number 3, season 100. The Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. You saw the commercial. Justin Hebert on fire this game. He has 9 touchdowns on the season. He has 2 more today, 11 touchdowns so far for the sophomore quarterback, showing no signs of a sophomore slump. And there is that comeback route to Samuel. Hebert now 224 yards passing, having himself a game. And a give to McCaffrey. Justin Herbert, there you have it, 224 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. With the football across midfield already into Buccaneer territory up to the 40-yard line, 2nd down and 8. And another jet sweep looking for the speedy Dorsett. And that's going to be a hold. Shane Lemieux with the hold. Will pull that football back. 2nd down and 17. Herbert from the gun. He has 2 receivers on that left side, 1 on the right. Looking downfield and taken down. A big sack on the play. Shaquille Barrett, his 2nd sack of the game. Third down and a mile as Herbert in the empty formation. Last time they went this route, they went with a seam. And he has another seam route and intercepted by White. We mentioned White in the pregame. Devin White with all-world speed at the linebacker position, one of the most athletic linebackers you will ever see play the game. He gets back there, gets his hands up, and intercepts that pass on 3rd down, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the 2nd turnover. Off of the Carolina Panthers, an excellent way to start the second half. Decent field position on 31-yard line, Fields and company. Need to get some points here and get back into this game, back into that NFC South race. As that is a give to Mack, and Mack with all sorts of room to run. 9 carries, 56 yards. As the Buccaneers move it up to the 42-yard line, their first possession of the second half, off of a turnover and interception by Devin White. Fields back to throw from the gun, has a seam route open and a first down. And an injury timeout as Miller is holding his chest. And Fields will come out in the gun. Mack in the backfield. The give to Mack again. Nice room there. He gains a few. Gain of 5. A very deceptive 5 yards. Mr. Witness saying 28-10. I believe he got that in just before halftime. Whoever is the closest will win +2. Man coverage. We'll be giving away +2 zone coverage here in a few minutes, probably on the next drive. We have about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. As Fields will operate from the gun, 3rd down and 5. He will throw. He has an out route and a pitch and catch to Boyd is complete. Now 7 of 10 for 86 yards is the rookie Fields. They officially enter the red zone, 1st down from the 17-yard line, trailing by 2 scores. Trying to get back in the game as Carolina's pinching the line from the gun. Mack in the backfield again. Fields will give the ball to Mack, running right to left. And he may have gained a yard or 2. They say 2. 2nd down and 8 on the 15-yard line. All right, +2. +2 man cover, or zone coverage, my apologies. +2 zone coverage for whoever can tell me who the winner of Super Bowl II in Soden Bowl. So Soden Bowl II, who is the winner? Give me the team and the owner. First person to do it wins +2 zone coverage here in season 100. And that is a touchdown. And Tampa Bay gets back in the game. 7 plays, 70 yards in 2 minutes and 23 seconds. And the Platinum back in the game. Tyler Hoyt says Seahawks. I assume you mean the Seahawks. I need the owner name and the team name, so I'm sure he means Seahawks and Seahawks. As a give to McCaffrey, gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Big drive here for the sophomore quarterback, Justin Herbert. Having himself an excellent game right up until he threw that pick to Devin White on 3rd and forever. Sometimes it's just better to throw the screen, take the draw when it's 3rd down and 20. Nothing good ever seems to happen on 3rd and 20 as Herbert has a wide open receiver, Samuel again. Now 231 yards passing. He does have that interception. Another 3rd down. From the gun, trips to the right. Herbert scanning the field, has a crosser, McCaffrey. McCaffrey leaks out of the backfield, cuts it to the sideline, and Herbert finds him for an easy 1st down. I love that play call. As Herbert will come out in that same formation, trips to that right side, has a wide open Samuel, uncovered, blown coverage on the play. Samuel down the sidelines and touchdown Carolina. A huge play for the Carolina Panthers. They now extend the lead to 14 again, 21-7 on 4 plays. 76 yards, Herbert's 3rd touchdown of the game. As he is closing in on a 300-yard game. Verdell takes it out of the end zone and cannot get back to the 25. He's close to the 24-yard line. Looking in the chat, Josh Lerma says Ohio Bengal and the Cincinnati Bengals. Swing on these, says Dan and his New York Jets. Mr. Witness says 5-star with the Jets. Papa Smurf says Bucks, eat more chicken. Eat More Chicken and 5-Star were not around that long, so those two answers are incorrect. As Fields pulls it down and will run, we have a winner, though. We have a winner, and Mr. Lerma, somebody that's been around for a long time, Josh Lerma, our Los Angeles Rams owner. He is correct. Ohio Bengal won Super Bowl II over Syphalonius. Syphalonius with a safety and a field goal in that game, but Ohio Bengal comes out on top with his Cincinnati Bengals. He was our winner of Super Bowl number 2. He has the Jacksonville Jaguars here in Soden Bowl. Somebody that has been around longer than dirt, as Seahawks 3726 would say. No, it wasn't me and the Patriots. I have Super Bowl I. I won the very first Super Bowl. There was not as many good owners as you, Mr. Hoyt, back then in Super Bowl I. So maybe that's why I won. I don't know. Madden was a much simpler game back then. Fields back to throw from the gun. It's a screen setting up to the right side. He has Mack, and Mack with the edge, cutting it back and taken down at the 35-yard line. Very, very good play call for the rookie. Something simple. Great blocking downfield, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers finding their groove here in the second half on offense. Moving it back as we end the third quarter with Carolina up 21-7. Hashtag Matty Strong. We have a snug formation, the rookie in the gun. Mack remains in the game at running back. Carolina pinching the receivers at the line, and Mack strip fumble on the play, a strip sack, excuse me. But Mack picks up the ball. Great awareness for the running back to scoop that up, because if he doesn't, Carolina is still running right now, probably into the end zone for a touchdown. 2nd down and 17 for Platinum Wolf from the gun. A nickel look for the Panthers as they give the ball to Mack, who gains some of the yards back, now closing in on a 100-yard day. 84 yards on 13 carries. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. I like that play call because you get some of the yards back and you make them makeable. 3rd down here as Fields will operate from the gun. Back to throw. All kinds of time, has a post open, and he overthrows his receiver. He had him open. Looks like he throws off of his back foot. And an errant throw. As it looks like Tampa Bay is going to go for it here with 6 minutes and 56 seconds left, down by 14. He needs to get to about the 25-yard line, and he does. Sanu with the reception and a great juke. Dusts the rust off of the knees. And Sanu moves the football down to about the 10-yard line. A 1st down and goal. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to get back into this game. Two running backs in the backfield. And there is a give to the second running back. Verdell now his 2nd carry of the game. That is a gain of 3 up to the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal from the 7. 6 minutes left in the game. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Fields making a living out of the gun here in the second half. Mack in the backfield. You're blessed controlling the middle linebacker, Thompson. And Fields will throw, has a quick slant open to Sanu, who almost gets in the end zone. Down to the 1-yard line. They hurry to the line. Carolina just gets set. There's a give to Mack, who runs through a Luke Kuechly tackle for a touchdown. Marlon Mack getting the touchdown in this game, closing in on a 100-yard game as the extra point is up, and it is good. Boy, that was close. 10 plays. 75 yards. the rookie, making some plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Platinum Wolf 11, getting himself right back into the game, now trails by 7. They need a defensive stand as Jackson takes the football out. Jackson getting the edge on the left side. Jackson with one man to beat and knocked out of bounds. Excellent return. Crosses midfield up to the 43-yard line. Caught the special teams napping. Herbert from the gun, McCaffrey in the backfield. Philip Dorsett in the slot on that left side. They give to McCaffrey, and he is tackled for a loss. That'll be a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11 for Hall of Fame head coach, You're Blessed, 00. Papa Smurf says Brian Burns, overpowered. T. Hoyt being modest in the chat. He is average at best. Yeah, I guess if you're impersonating Bill Belichick. Doc J, always. Cap'n laughs. Alrighty then. 2nd down and 11. 4th quarter, 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in a game that has featured Carolina really controlling the momentum of this game, but Tampa Bay in the second half has done an excellent job with a turnover by Devin White and some very good quarterback play by Justin Fields in Platinum 11, but they need some defense here, and there you have it, a sack on the play. A bit of a coverage sack, but it is a sack. The 3rd sack by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will force a 3rd down and 18. Now let me remind you, the last time Justin Herbert had a 3rd down and over 15, he threw an interception. 3rd down and 18 from the gun, McCaffrey in the backfield. And Herbert will throw. Excellent protection. Has a crosser. That is Philip Dorsett making a move but cannot get to the yard to gain. He will be about 5 yards short. But they are really close to field goal range with just under 4 minutes, and they're going to attempt it. 7-mile-an-hour crosswinds left to right. And he nails the kick meter. The kick is up. And it is good. That is huge. That will now make the game a 10-point differential. 24-14 with 3.5 minutes left to go. Tampa Bay does have all 3 of their timeouts, but they've got to score quick, get the football back, and then score again. Always getting picked on, huh, Mr. Hoyt? And Fields will go empty formation to start the drive. From their own 25-yard line, has a wide open tight end. And a 1st down, now 165 yards as they hurry to the line. They've got to score quick here, 157 yards passing. Again, empty formation. Fields will drop back to throw, tucks it down, scrambles to the right side, and he is off to the races. Crossing midfield up to the 35-yard line. 35 yards running now for Fields as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a team go over 100 yards. Again, empty formation, stack trips to the right. Almost a Hail Mary style formation as defense pressing those receivers at the line. Dropping off the blitz, hit as he throws. And O.J. Howard will catch it. And he stumbles down to the 1 and into the end zone. A wild throw, hit as he throws, but OJ snags it. And then gets behind the coverage. And they are going to overturn this. It has been replayed, overturned, and down at the 1-yard line. Looked like he was down at the 1. On first glance, they do confirm it. And that is kind of big here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as they will have to run more clock here. Approaching the 2-minute warning. I don't think he can get the snap off, and he cannot. So 2-minute warning here in Soden Bowl, week number 3. I am Soden. This is the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. We are hashtag Maddie Strong in our 100th season here of Madden Online Franchise. Thank you to those guys tuning in. If you have not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button. And don't miss any Soden Bowl content. We have a lot. Sometimes it can be overwhelming as Fields is going to roll out to the right. Pulls it down late and will jog into the end zone. Interesting. He got to that right side. I don't know if he was looking for that tight end to break away, but he does pull it down, gets the touchdown. Big extra point. It is up, and it is good. We have a 3-point ball game on 4 plays. 75 yards in just a minute 40. But the Buccaneers are going to need defense here. They only have 3 timeouts, and they do not have the 2-minute warning at their disposal. So a first down, and it's just about game over. As Jackson will take it out of the end zone again, looking for that left side, and gets it up to the 26-yard line. A minute 51 left in the game. Now, if you guys win, if you most accurately predict the score, and Josh Larima has won the winner of Super Bowl II, make sure you guys post the player in the support channel so Eat More Chicken or Ace Soden can make the appropriate adjustment for you. Make sure you include what you won, though. Make sure it's the +2 zone or +2 man. Josh won the +2 zone, and there is a big comeback route for Moore, and Moore is off to the races down that left side, and Moore is going to score in one play. DJ Moore. A comeback route and 2 missed tackles goes the distance. The exact opposite of good defense for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is now their only shot is to score quick, attempt an onside kick, and score again. They do still have 3 timeouts, but they don't really have much time, a minute 40, as they are down by 10 again. From the 25, Tampa Bay has allowed 367 yards passing. And 4 touchdowns now for the second-year quarterback. And Fields from the empty formation, looking downfield and taken down. Dancing left to right in the pocket. Never got his feet set. Here's a look at Justin Hebert as they go hurry up. 367, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And Fields throwing for the right side, has a receiver. I don't know if he caught it. He did not. Swing on these as Josh Larimo won the +2 zone coverage. Make sure you guys post it in the support, please. And Fields looking for that right side again, but overthrows an open receiver. Now 200 yards on 13 completions is the rookie. That will bring up a 4th down and 14, game on the line. They need a miracle here to keep this thing going, as Fields will operate from the gun, a Snugs formation. Mack in the backfield. O.J. Howard on that right side, the inside receiver. And he throws to the left side, a one-handed interception. And that should be ball game, set, match. The Hall of Fame head coach, you're blessed, will move to 2-1 now. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will fall to 0-3 in last place in the NFC South. Carolina sitting in second place right now at 2-1, behind the 2-0 New Orleans Saints and tied with the 2-1 Atlanta Falcons. And there you have it. That should be the last kneel down, as this game will close out. Tampa Bay not interested in taking any timeouts. An excellent, well-played ball game as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do a good job of trying to come back in the second half, but it was too far to go. And the defense kind of fails the Bucks at the end. 31-21. Carolina. All sorts of big plays for that Carolina Panther offense as Herbert goes over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. He had 6 touchdowns last week. Both teams with 2 takeaways. A well-balanced game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they just couldn't get the defensive stops when they needed them. So whoever most accurately predicted the score, you have to get the winner right. And then it goes by whoever came the closest after that. So I think just about everybody predicted Carolina would win. Make sure you guys post that in the support channel of Discord. As you look at the stats, 384 yards passing for Justin Herbert. An 85% completion percentage rate. Fields not a bad game either. 200 yards, a touchdown. He did have a pick. He had 2 picks. 65% completion percentage. He is a rookie. Herbert is in his second year. Herbert is an 80 overall right now. But the damage is done as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now will fall to 0-3. They're going to need to string together a lot of wins in a row here. That NFC is absolutely loaded with talent. Last season, they needed 11 or 12 victories to make a wild card. I think one wild card was 13-3. Lurkgod with the Arizona Cardinals. And then the other one, I believe, was 12-4, the New York Giants, Mr. Snipes Television. Plug to our good friend, Wesley Snipes with Snipes Television. But that should do it here on the Soden Bowl Network. An excellent game here as you're blessed. And the Carolina Panthers move to 2-1. There's a look at the stats pre-game. Justin Herbert gets 4 more touchdowns, now 13 on the season. 13 touchdowns and just 3 interceptions. An excellent sophomore year for Herbert and company as he does pick up some weapons here in the offseason. He does pick up one of your blessed favorite weapons, Philip Dorsett. Dorsett has a pretty good game. But Samuel with the kill shots, man, that guy had a heck of a game. Platinum Wolf, he looked pretty good. I think he's slowly turning his season around. He's getting better by each game. I think he's going to end up finishing the season probably around 500 the way he's playing. But he does need to turn it around. He is 0-3 right now, but he's had some tough games. He's faced 2 Hall of Fame head coaches here early on. He's played pretty good games so far. He's lost by, I think, 10 and 13 points, so not too bad. But with that being said, that does it here. IMS Soden. This is the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. And we are hashtag Matty Strong in our 100th season here, week number 3. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kylo Ren, the Force Fumble, will have our game of the week Friday Night Lights. Enjoy it. Later, guys.